What's going on, guys? Hey, today I'm going to show you the exact funnel that I believe every entrepreneur needs to have inside of their business. This funnel is going to allow you to generate leads consistently on autopilot. It's going to operate 24/7 for you. It's going to follow up with everybody automatically, and it's going to allow you to grow your business without having to use paid ads right from the start. All right? A lot of people are debating between paid ads, organic. Use them both. All right, but if you've never done paid ads, or you don't have a big following, or you don't have a consistent sales system, start here. Every single entrepreneur on the planet can use this funnel. You can implement it right now, and I call it the one-day funnel because if you're intentional about it and you don't overcomplicate shit, you'll be able to do this in one day. All right, I'm going to show you everything that goes into it. I'm going to show you the map. I'm going to show you the strategy. I'm going to show you all the theoretical crap. And then all you got to do is just take it and build it. And if that's not your style and you want me to kind of hold your hand through it and show you exactly how to do it with your own stuff, you can click down below in the description and you can join our one-day funnel group the next time it launches, and we can do this together. All right? So without further ado, we're going to dive right into this. All right? So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to talk about just kind of the overarching strategy and the map that goes into the one-day organic funnel. All right? So the map itself, if you're just looking at the user journey that someone's going to take, they're going to go from your content, either your videos or your posts. They're going to push to an opt-in page where you're providing them a lead magnet or something of value. When they opt in for that, we are going to put them in our autoresponder and send an automated email sequence. And then after they've opted in, we're not going to stop the journey there. We're actually going to push them to a bridge video page where you control what happens next. You get to shoot a video and essentially talk a little bit more about what you can help them with, and then point them to wherever you want them to go. And then the last page is where you direct them. What part of your offer do you want to direct them to? Do you want to direct them to a product you have? Do you want to direct them to book a call with you? Whatever it is. So you can see the power of this. If you're running Facebook ads to a call booking funnel, or even directly to a sales page, you're going to be paying anywhere from $500 to $500 for a really high quality booked call to get that person to that part of your funnel. Whereas with this, every single person that comes to your content that opts in this simple funnel, you'll have the ability to get them to the final stage that usually costs a lot of money. And this is all free. Essentially all free besides the software that you need in order to set that up, which isn't very expensive either. It's like 50 some bucks a month, and I'll show you exactly what you need. Okay. So that's the overarching map or strategy behind the funnel. Now, a couple other things you're going to need here, and we're going to talk about these as you go. I'm going to tell you what a hero page is. I'm going to show you a little bit of how to optimize your Facebook profile, which isn't hard at all. And then I'm going to talk about the assets that you're going to need to have, and then how to come up with a good content strategy moving forward. Now, to do all this, obviously it's going to take longer than what I want in a YouTube video. So a lot of this, I'm just going to go high level. And that's why I leave the group part open. If you want more information and you want to do it with us in a full day kind of experience, then you can just submit that form down in the description and we will get you ready for that. All right. Okay. So that's essentially the map of everything. Now you're saying, okay, I'm already a little bit lost. This looks a little bit complicated. Where do we actually start? Okay. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not. It's not complicated from any standpoint other than if you overcomplicate it yourself. All right. So where do you start? The number one thing you're going to need is your offer. So what can you offer? If you're a web designer, or you are a graphic designer, or you are a basketball coach or a life coach, whatever it is, you know what you want to offer. Now, in order to get that offer out, you have to structure it properly. All right. Once again, kind of a whole different video, but you know kind of inherently what you can offer. We build funnels. All right. So everything that we do is usually around some sort of funnel generation or funnel building or marketing funnel. All right. So we know kind of what our offer is going to be. You have to come up with that offer yourself to know what you can actually sell. All right. The next two things that you're going to need is some confidence and just one day. All right. Confidence, because a lot of people feel like they can't do something. Guys, it's very possible to achieve this, but you just have to start. The first time you build it out, it might be a little bit messy, but as you go, it's going to get better and better. And you have to quit telling yourself that you can't do something. Just fucking go do it. Sorry, excuse my French, but just go do it. All right. And I'm giving you all the pieces that you need right here. And then that 1 day part. Yeah. Is this going to take you an hour? No. But if you have a block of 1 day of 4 to 5 hours, you can get all this stuff done in 1 day. All right. So what are you physically going to need? Well, in order to produce content and get your message out there, you're going to need some sort of social media platform. We like to use Facebook. You can use Instagram, TikTok, but I'm telling you, Facebook will convert a little bit better. Instagram convert a little bit better, unless you're really good at the style that you need to be on TikTok. So choose wisely. Whichever one you want is perfectly fine though. The second thing I recommend is having a YouTube channel. The reason I love YouTube is because it's evergreen. I have videos that I made a year and a half ago that generate us 5 leads every single day automatically still, because they never die. If you produce evergreen content, YouTube will keep pumping them out, and actually they'll get better over time. I've had videos that have been out for a year that only had like 300 views, and all of a sudden in the last month, they started to get tons of views, and now they're up to 3 or 4 or 5,000. All right, so you just put out content, and that's why I love YouTube. All right. The last couple things you're going to need are actual software. So ActiveCampaign, which is an autoresponder, it's an email marketing software, or you can use MailChimp, Aweber, GetResponse. But ActiveCampaign is what you're going to want to grow into. It's the most powerful, and it's only $15 a month to start, so you can probably handle that. If you have no budget whatsoever, then get MailChimp. It's free. It can do what you need to do to start out. All right, landing page builders, we either use ClickFunnels or KickPages. ClickFunnels is $97 a month. KickPages is $47 a month. They're both good software. I don't see a lot of difference between them, so if you're on a budget, get KickPages. If you're not, then ClickFunnels is a good option as well. All right, I'll put the links down for everything in the description. And then lastly, you're going to need Notion or Google Docs. So Notion is free. Google Docs is free. It's just a document hosting software. I'm sure everyone knows what those are. And that's what we're going to build most of our lead magnets in. Okay, so those are all the things you're going to need. All right, so as you're sitting down to actually go build this out, you're going to have to really realize what pieces are going to go in here, okay? So this first piece, this content piece, this is going to be hosted on a social media platform. So you don't need to actually build anything for that. What will you need? You'll need your content strategy, all right? The content strategy can be really, really simple. I'm going to make this post on this day on Facebook, and I'm going to shoot this video and upload it to YouTube on this day. You do not have to make it more complex than that. All right. A lot of people out there will be like, you need a schedule for everything. Well, that helps. I don't really have a schedule for YouTube. Sometimes I make a lot of videos in a couple weeks. Sometimes I don't make very many, but I just stay consistent and know that I'm going to put videos on every month. All right. Because they will become evergreen. So you're going to want to have some sort of content strategy. All right. So once you post that video or you post that, word post that you're going to put on Facebook or that story, you're always going to want to have some sort of call to action. And usually that call to action is going to be download this cool thing that went with the post or the video that I just shot. So to give you an example, on our YouTube channel, all right, we shoot a video that says how to record a VSL and how to script it, write it, and record it. And so I walk through the whole process, and then my lead magnet is the actual script that I use. It took me 10 or 15 minutes to build. I put it over here in Notion in my lead magnet file, and then every time I need to use it, I just share it. So here's my VSL script. I click share. I get this link right here, and then I just paste it into wherever I need it in order to deliver it. So when somebody opts in to download my video script, it's right there. All right. So that part is very simple. And like I said, you can use Notion or Google Docs, just store all of them in one place so that you know where they're going. And as far as lead magnets go, you can have as many as you want. Okay, you can have generic ones, you can have more specific ones, but you can build them as you go and save them. And you're going to be reusing them over time. Okay, so content's the first piece. You're going to push them to this opt-in page. Now, the opt-in page is going to require either KickPages, ClickFunnels, or obviously WordPress, Webflow, all those are a little bit more advanced, a little bit harder to accomplish, but you're going to need somewhere where you have a page that's just an opt-in. So in KickPages for us, I have a file under our agency funnel leads that just has the same exact opt-in page that I use every single time, and I just changed the copy. All right, so first we're going to go look at one of these. I'm just going to go and open this page URL here. So when somebody watches our YouTube video for custom order bumps, they're going to land here, and then they're going to put in their information, and they're going to get instant access. All right, so when they click Get Instant Access, we've programmed this to fire off an email sequence that delivers that asset to them, but it also follows up with email delivery. All right. And so we're not only giving them what they requested, but then we're also nurturing them and bringing them along, letting them get to know us so that they can eventually feel comfortable with maybe purchasing something from us. So that's what the email sequence is all about. In order to fire that email sequence, you're going to need ActiveCampaign. All right. And this ActiveCampaign is your autoresponder. It's $15 a month for up to 500 contacts. As you go up, it gets a little bit more pricey, but guys, it's totally worth it if you're using it. If you use ActiveCampaign, it's probably the most powerful software you're going to ever use. Okay, because email marketing gets really, really lucrative if you do it right. All right, so pick up ActiveCampaign, and that's where you're going to build your sequences out. If you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, I'll put a link somewhere around here for a video that walks you through exactly what you need to do inside of ActiveCampaign in order to build automated email sequences. Okay, so the process so far and the flow so far is we've produced our content, we've put it out there with a call to action, somebody's clicked the button, they go to the opt-in page where they get that lead magnet that you've built and stored, and then we send them an email sequence, first with the lead magnet delivery, and then with the follow-up sequence that's all been pre-built. All right, and once again, if you need help with that, watch the video on my ActiveCampaign stuff. All right, so then the next step is the part that a lot of people miss. A lot of people will just have somebody opt in, and then it'll just be done. Or they'll be like, thanks, appreciate it, and then they're done. Well, we've found that using a bridge video helps us to increase not only our retention and follow-up, et cetera, but it just helps increase the trust and the authority that we have with people. And so the bridge video is super, super simple. All right. If you've ever opted to into anything we have, we use a bridge video on everything. And essentially all it is, it says your download's on the way, and then I shoot a 1-minute video that talks about what just happened, what to happen next, and then where to go if you want to continue on your agency journey. All right. So for our YouTube videos that deal with funnels, when somebody opts in, they're going to get this video right here that says, thanks for opting in. We want to help you as best we can on your funnel journey. And if you would like to start by using our funnel generator, you can click below. And when they click the funnel generator, that's going to take them over into one of our assets and tools that we have that helps people decide what type of funnel is best for their business. Okay. And I've talked about this multiple times before. I've done this in multiple videos. I give the same information. I've just never compiled it like this all in one. So if you've seen this before, guys, this is important. Like, this is part of how we've been able to really kind of harness in this lead generation process without really complicating things. All right. So if we're looking back at our flow here, that bridge video, like I said, is built in KickPages. It's a simple headline, video, and button. All right. And everything is just stored in here, and I can just copy or I can clone them and make another one when I need to. All right. That's the power of a page builder like KickPages or ClickFunnels. Okay. So they've got the content. They like what they've seen. They go to the opt-in page where there's a lead form, and they fill that out. They get the email sequence shot to them via ActiveCampaign. They get your bridge video, and now you get to send them wherever they want to go, wherever you want them to go. So for us, like I said, we send them on to our funnel generator because that is a really good starting place for anyone that's interested in our funnel services to start and then to book a call with us. All right, so you have the option here. Send them wherever you want. You have to have an offer though. If you want them to speak with you about a service you have, that's great. That might be a little too soon since all they've done is opted into a lead magnet. But whatever offer you want to send them to, that's your chance to do it. Okay, so when we go back to where do you start, that's why I say you have to have an offer first. If you're just doing lead generation to do lead generation, you're going to get behind. You have to have something like a goal that you're working towards to sell to somebody. All right. And that's where digital products and mini courses and bigger courses and swipe files and ebooks and all these things you can sell for like $7 to $50. That's where these come really in handy. Okay. Or, like I said, you can go straight to book a call, but I'm telling you right now, you will not convert a lot of calls by going from lead magnet straight to book a call. It just won't work because people aren't in the mindset to buy yet. Okay. So guys, that inherently is the entire funnel. All right. You're thinking it can't be that simple, right? Yes, it is literally that simple. This is the same exact funnel we use on the daily 24/7 to generate 10 to 20 to 30 leads every single day. And all we have to do to replicate it is just clone it and change the branding. All right. We have another opt-in funnel that is for our other product finding, or our other, community finding freedom. And it's just a different color and a different logo, but everything else is the same. And we use the exact same structure and the exact same function for everything. All right. So you can do this. You can do this in literally one day if you're just intentional about it and you have a little bit of, if you have a little bit of wherewithal. If you've never done anything online and you've never done any of this, it's probably not going to happen in a day. But once again, that's where the one-day funnel group comes in handy. If you want us to walk you through it, with other people, where we're holding your hand and we're showing you exactly which buttons to press and which emails to write, then click that button in the description and sign up. Because guys, we just started to put the word out about our one-day funnels, and we're just getting tons and tons of interest in this. And I think it's going to be a huge success that helps a lot of people. Okay. So last thing I want to cover here are these two things down here, the hero page and our Facebook profile. Okay. So with the hero page, you don't need this to start, but a hero page is essentially your kind of website. All right. Picture it as that. It doesn't have to be built in Webflow or WordPress. Ours is built in WordPress, but you can do the exact same thing in ClickPages or ClickFunnels. So you're saying, why did you build it in WordPress? Well, it just has SEO functions that are a little bit better. So if you were to Google us, it's a better potential. It's going to pop up on the list if it's in WordPress, versus if it's in ClickFunnels or ClickPages. So look at this is our homepage on our website. Most simple thing ever. A headline and a subheadline to book a free strategy call. This button right here leads you to the funnel generator. These tell you what we do as a business. It couldn't be any more simple. And then here's Julian and I. And then here's some of the businesses we've worked with. And then once again, book a strategy call. And that's it. It will literally take you 20 minutes to build that. All right. And you can do the exact same thing with templates that are already provided to you in ClickPages or in ClickFunnels. All right. So that's all a hero page is. Now, when does that come in handy? That comes in handy when somebody goes through your funnel and then they're like, I want to learn more about these guys. And they need to find you. And so what are they going to do? They're either going to find your hero page, or first they're going to find your Facebook profile and then go to your hero page. Okay, so your Facebook profile is usually going to be where people stop after they've opted in for something from you. And so what you need to make sure you have on your Facebook profile is it needs to communicate what you do without being overly spammy. All right, so I'll just go on to mine real quick here, and just so you can see what it is currently. Once again, it's really simple. If you look at my cover photo here, if I can come on Facebook. If you look at my cover photo here, it just says 30 seconds to more leads, sales, and profit. Use our funnel generator, because I want people to go through the funnel generator if they're interested in our funnel stuff. Okay. If they click this, what you're going to want to do is, I don't know if it's going to let me. Oh yeah, I got to view it. Yeah. So if you click this, you're going to want to have a link. You're going to want it to say exactly what it is, and then you're going to want to have a link. And you can see a lot of people like this, comment on it. We get a lot of traffic that comes through that because people come to your Facebook profile to understand who you are and what you do. All right. So that's what it looks like. The only other thing I suggest adding on your Facebook profile is this little spot right here in your bio. You can add the link there. So that's just another link for it. So obviously you can see our main objective with my Facebook profile is to get people into our funnel generator. Okay. So they can just see who I am. It doesn't need to say like, I help so-and-so do XYZ by XYZ. It doesn't have to say that. A lot of people want to say that, but you don't have to. As long as they kind of know what you're doing, and then they have the ability to continue on to your other stuff. Okay? So that's usually how the process is going to go. All right? They're going to go through your funnel. They're going to go to your Facebook profile. Then they're going to want to find your hero page. And that's the entire organic ecosystem that you need to have in order to start generating leads organically. And guys, there's literally nothing else to it. Like this is everything. The only pieces that keep getting added are you build more assets and lead magnets, you put together more posts and videos for your content strategy, and then eventually you'll start writing more emails. Everything else stays the same. All right? You can build this today, and in a year from now, it can be running and just getting better and better and better and generating more leads and more leads and more leads. And that's going to lead to more calls, and that's going to lead to more clients, all the above, more profit, everything. Okay? So that's everything I wanted to cover today. Hopefully I kept that basic enough for you to understand. Feel free to drop any questions if you have any. And once again, guys, if you want just a stupidly ridiculous deal and you want to get this done in one day with a group of people and us holding your hand and helping you write everything and push the right buttons, then click that button below and just show interest, and I'll get back to you right away and tell you exactly when the next session is going to happen so you can hop in. And guys, it is probably, for your money, the best thing you can possibly do to kickstart your organic lead generation. And it's not expensive at all. All you got to do, I'm telling you, and I don't say that and then I'm going to send you an email and it says, it's only $2,500. No, it's not. It's not expensive at all, and the value you're going to get out of it is tenfold of what you're going to pay at least. Okay? So press that button down below and sign up, and I will get back to you, and we will knock this thing out if that's what you want. If you want to do it yourself, you got everything you need right in front of you to knock that out. Okay, guys, as always, I appreciate it. If you love this video and you want to see more stuff like this, drop it down in the comments below and let me know. All right, appreciate it, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks a lot.